All right, welcome everyone. Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we're here for
Silver Spoon, Season 2, Episode 10.
All right, it's time to communicate with the family.
Oh boy.
Let them know where you're at.
Got a dream. You won't be taking over the farm.
You won't be taking over the farm.
All right.
And while that's a good thing to communicate with them, because they'll need to think about their plans otherwise.
That is a complication.
That is a very big complication, and it's also something that doesn't really necessarily have anything to do with your dream.
Yes.
Because in a lot of ways, your dream is something that, you can work for forever, but the immediate pressing need is that in a year or so, we'll need someone to run the farm. Most likely
that too.
you, but also, $150,000 or 15 million yen.
That's a lot of dough.
That's a lot of money. So, y'all, without further ado, let's get into this. Whoa, okay.
Yeah.
So I'll help. Whoa. Whoa.
そっか、そうだよね。ごめん、聞かなかったことにして。
Okay, so what happened? We're gonna have to go back and find out. They're gonna retroactively be like, yeah, when they said this, and then they'll flash back to it or something. Cause come on,
But
you can't.
They're still selling the horses.
Yeah, I understand them still selling the horses. It's not really important regarding the immediate details of having the horses be there and stuff. It's more about the communication of the dream itself,
Right.
But
yeah. Seeing if Komabo wants to take over the farm, and he said no.
Yeah. Okay. The cheese stocks have been refilled. Huh? Erohachi!
This is all of them.
やっぱ日本酒は B でやっといた方がいいよな。受験できる大学も多いし。
昔の人の名前覚えるの苦手なんだよね。目が滑るっていうか。
でも畜産作物あたりは点数取れてるじゃん。ややこしい品種もかけてるし。
だって歴史上の人って同じような名前ばっかなんだもん。普段は家ばっかだし。
家畜だって似たようなもんだろ。バクシャーとかハンプシャーとかヨークシャーとか。多分歴史に興味ないんだろうな。無理やり叩き込んで勉強嫌いにならないでほしいし。相馬のマウイって知ってる？
知ってる知ってる。福島の武者姿で馬乗ったりするやつでしょ。
あれって
Historical reenactment.
先祖の平将門が始めて、そこから1000年以上歴史があるんだぞ。
へえ、そんなのないんだ。平将門。
食いついた。で、そんな中ですごかったのが清盛の
源義経。Yes, the legend.
駆け下りる奇襲かまして平家を蹴散らした。
何それ。馬も義経の技術もすごい。
これ一ノ谷の戦い。
That's amazing. Also, just having it be that blonde absolute menace being Yoshitsune. Hell yeah! I've had character development. I have a lot of things I'm working on right now.
Yep.
そっち手抜きしたくないんです。
じゃ、しゃあねえな。勉強をする友達って女子？
はい。
二人で勉強？
はい。
つけ！
豚だ！こっちおいで！
The quick about face.
Oh my gosh.
愛だね。何を坂ちゃん。
still saying that when you almost said that word?
What?
そこまで言っといて決定だなし。
Nothing's progress. Are you baka?
バカよ。頭悪いのよ。
え、お前ら付き合ってんじゃないの？
Yeah, 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 yeah.
ささー。
Oh my
2ヶ月
god.
校長じゃん。超楽しそうですね。
勉強の息抜きを馬でしているのでしょう。文と武、どちらにも好影響を与えると良いですね。
そうだ。お前の兄貴東大受かってんだろ。
Huh?
勉強法とか
Ask him for help. Ah, never.
I mean,
頼りたくない。
but
大丈夫何か。
Yeah.
exactly.
Be gone, pride.
よし、かっこかに。
Happy IRL temp.
ハート無駄に失礼なこと言うな。
おお、誰かと思ったらユーゴか。どうした？大学受かるための勉強？ああんなこと言って
The northernmost point in Japan. Nice. So he's actually nearby, kind of.
教えてくんねえかな。何の沈黙だよ。
You're actually asking me for help?
頼りにしてくれて嬉しいな。
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
俺はな、兄貴に物頼むの嫌
当たりなるかわからんけど、ノートとか虎の巻とかそっくり取ってやる。実家のどっかにあるから探して持ってけ。
Oh,
追
yeah.
ってきてくれよ。実家。
See, all those times that Aki was saying, I don't want to cause you trouble, it wasn't the kind of trouble that you cared about.
そんなに実家帰るの嫌なの？
Just,
ちゃっちゃと言って、
Yeah.
ちゃっちゃと帰ってくりゃいいべや。そのちゃっちゃがしんどいんだよ。その間に胃が蝕まれること確実だ。
八健くん、
yeah.
はい。
マイナス式。
Yeah, I was gonna say, that's literally I thought what he was gonna say. Your bad mood is fouling the cheese. Like, I literally could tell.
And the dark eyes, like.
私にできることがあったら言ってね。
Come
何
with
でも
me.
するから。
Oh.
ほら、うちの家族会議の時、
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
勇気くれたで
Oh
しょ。
my god.
八健くんが元気出る。
My man just got aroused. Like,
お前がやるべきは勉強だ。これは明日の分のテキスト。俺が留守なんでやっといて。
I'm leaving immediately.
頑張ろう。おー。
ah!
でもするとかなんでもねなんで。
試験キモい。
ここの風呂入る人数多いから何時間も40度くらいに保たれてるべ。ヨーグルト作るのにちょうどいいんだよ。
I'm. Yeah.
風呂ヨーグルト。
いらね
Yeah.
え。なんでだよ。密閉してあるし外側洗えば問題ないだろ。
そういう問題じゃなくてだな。これ女子風呂で
Oh
作
my
ったら
god.
一部の人間に高く売れんじゃね
お前天才だろ。
And there you go, the money problem solved.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sell bathwater.
見かけ。みんなに反対されるかもしれないけど。
Here we go. 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 Cool. Cool. Cool.
そのためにここに来た。
見影牧場は告げません。私には夢があります。
お前まさか町の高校行って悪い遊び覚えたんかい。
ちょっと八健
That's a city
あ
high
んた兄
school.
になんかしたんでないの？そうじゃなくて、高校出たら馬を扱う職業に就きたいから家は継がない。
急じゃないです。
Mm-hmm.
見かけは多分ずっと言えなかっただけで、それなりに信号を出してたと思います。ずっと自分を抑えて無理してきたと思います。
Let's go.
馬のことだと本当に楽しそうに話してくれるんです。もっと見かけのこと見てやってくれませんか？
Damn.
Yeah.
What a legend. Dad.
応
Yep.
募者じゃない
Yep.
のに分かったようなこと言えないんじゃなかったのか、バイ
Mm.
ト。
はい。
Yep.
すいま
Yep.
せん。絶
No. No.
対
No.
だけ
No.
ど
No. That's.
アキ、言いたいことはあるのに人に言わ
Yeah.
せる
Yeah.
のは
Yeah.
ずるいん
Yeah.
だけど
Exactly.
自分の言葉で言え。
うちの仕事が嫌いなわけじゃないんだよ。むしろ尊敬してるし。でもそれ以上に馬の仕事がしたい。いっちゃんを見てていろいろ考えさせられたの。
Ah, so it's Ichan.
私は馬の仕事がしたい。できれば万栄競馬の裏方で働きたい。
There it is.
高校出
Yeah.
た
Yeah.
らおじさんのところで働かせてくれませんか？
ダメだダメだ。まさか万円に就職できなかったら家継ぐなんて軽い気持ちじゃねえべな。
万栄がダメでも何か馬の仕事に就き
Yeah.
たいの。
Yeah.
兄貴、現実問題としてどうだべ。
Yeah.
もちろん厩務員の空きがあったらの話で。
Uh-huh.
父ちゃん？
Yeah. Let's go, Dad.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Stretch. Roll.
Yeah.
Roll your shoulders.
万円に
Granny's being
本気で
real
勤めたい
quiet.
なら条件がある。
Great Granny. I mean.
大学に行くこと。大学出とけば他の馬の仕事に就く時も選択肢が増える。
でも 大学行くのお金かかるし、ただでさえお金がないって話してるのに。
金の話じゃなくて、
Yeah.
お前の将来の話だ。
Good. Spitting hard facts. Here we
Love
go.
her dad.
そんなに頭良くないし。
そうよ父ちゃん、この子の成績知ってる？
ああ、こいつがバカなのは知ってる。
ゆるゆるの推薦で映像の入れたので万々歳なのに。
冷静に
Ah.
バカにされてるけど言い返せない。
Hey, this is the reality of it.
Yeah.
好きな
Okay.
ことやりたい。
Here we go.
好きなことに
With the
ついて
back turned and
きちんと
everything.
勉強しな。
What are you willing to sacrifice?
馬
Yep.
に育ててもらったべ。
Yep.
半端な気持ちで挑んでは馬に失礼だぞ。
女の子一人大した学歴なし仕事もなしで苦労するのが目に見えてるべさ。
そんなことになったらどうすんの？
それなら俺責任取ります。俺に自分のやりたいことやってくれって焚きつけたの俺なんです。だから責任取ります。
Wait. Wait. Wait.
つまり
Wait.
秋を嫁に。
許さん。
Ah!
そういう意味だ。
Ah!
いい加減な大学に入れるよう俺が勉強見ます。
打ち継ぐなら俺が仕事やらこの業界の渡り方やら教えてやれるけど、社会に出るなら何も教えられん。
Yeah.
俺は農業のことしか知らん男だから、夢が叶うにしろ、
Oh.
叶わないにしろ、お前の本気を支えてくれる友達を裏切るような真似だけはするな。
You need to go all in with this here. I knew it would go well. I knew it would go well.
Yeah, sorry, and then thank you.
Yep. There it is. There it is. Ah. Oh.
進路のことも親とのことも八健君のおかげで一歩踏み出せたよ。ありがとう。
Mm-hmm.
Only then did he realize that when she said thank you, what she meant
It was I love you. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
いつから秋の気持ちに気づいてたの？
夏に八軒がバイトに来てた時、俺が退院してきた日、
Ah.
河原で秋が八軒にこぼしてたのを聞いた。
Cool. Yeah.
そう。秋はエゾノーで本音言える友達見つけたんだね。
親父、
こいつらよ、売ったら全部でいくらになるべな。借金いくらか返せて秋の大学の足しになればいいな。
十勝地方には今朝も霜注意報が出ています。
Oh.
本格的な冬が来ますね。
Winter is coming.
It's kind of an abrupt way to end the episode.
Yeah, kind of a weird, like...
Yeah, it's like, normally I'd think like, wait, are you telling me that like there's gonna be some...
I think it's just a reminder that Christmas might be the way that we end the season.
That'd be great.
It's just a little thing of like, hey, you know, what's the favorite holiday of...
Hodgkin's mom asks, so are you gonna be here for Christmas? No, I'm gonna be spending it at a girl's house with her family. You know, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like...
Right. And it's the kind of thing where you can tie in the romance side of things, the family developments, the Mikage, everything, and then just end it there with Christmas, yeah.
I'll take responsibility.
Holy shit, the different facial reactions were so good. So good. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Oh wait, this is Ghost House. They're the people who did the first July and April OP.
Oh.
Unless the name of the song is Goose House.
Okay. Sorry and thank you.
Yeah.
And we had a really good episode here. The family actually took it relatively well, all things considered.
Of course, they had their freak out because
they had their
like,
freak out, but they freaked out more about Hachiken potentially marrying her than it was, and you know, probably not telling them about it than actually her sharing that she wasn't going to take on the farm.
Right.
Because Dad responded very well.
Mm-hmm. I loved every line from the dad this episode.
Yeah, the dad did a really good job handling things. Obviously, he's still, you know, coming to grips with the fact that Aki is closer to Hachiken in some areas than he is to her because of this kind of encounter here. So that probably was a very painful moment there, but it's also the kind of thing of where, no, that's just what it's like to grow up, is realizing that your partner is one that you're going to be on some level closer to than your parents at some point. Yeah.
Right.
But hey, this is a very cool development because while Hachiken is going to deal with the process by which he can get Aki's studies up and ready and good enough to then be able to get into the Yezo University, which is local, close by, and everything like in that regard. So,
like, this is, now that I think about
it's actually a very natural progression from the high school setting and everything here to then bringing the crew of high school characters potentially all into the same place.
Oh yeah,
in college.
This is making me think, like, wait, I need to check out the manga for this, because like if we get like a university arc as they're like figuring everything out and stuff, that would be so amazing.
That'd be so awesome. I love that. I absolutely love that. So, okay.
All that being said, we have a final mission. Should you choose to accept it,
going back home to get the notebooks.
Yep, not to get the college fund, to get the notebooks.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah. Awesome. Yeah. Right now, we're not focused on actual like means of getting into college and that stuff, because that can come later. But it's more actually like applying to be able to even have the chance of getting into a college. That
exactly.
You want.
I loved how the dad was like, Aki, if you do this, I can't teach you anything.
Yep. This is not the area of my expertise.
Yeah. All I can do is help you pay for college, and that's it.
Yeah.
Like that's such a great way to sum up the concern and like what this means, because it's hey, up until now, I've been the one that could teach you stuff, right?
I'm
like,
the one that you could rely on.
Yeah, exactly. And that won't be me anymore.
Nope.
Right? Are you okay with that? Like, because that's you will be needing to figure this out on your own. Hachiken will be helping you out.
Right.
But that will be like the official, you're an adult now, you're doing things on your own, like that's a big decision. And of course it's an emotional one. So yeah, I feel like in this show, I understand better than in most any other anime I've seen. And I'm only saying most because I can't think of the other examples, but of like the, dad that gets super overprotective of like his daughter when it's like, oh, there's a guy that that likes her and she kind of likes and stuff,
right.
Because of all of the circumstances that they are dealing with right now. It just adds that kind of tension and stuff, and
it definitely does.
But
yeah,
okay.
I love also that this didn't stop them from selling the horses. The horses are still being sold right now.
Right
now, obviously they haven't literally sold the horses yet. And there could be some changes with that potentially, given how the way things are going. But we'll see. We'll see.
Yeah. The uncle bringing up the thing of like, hey, yes, I do work with horses, and you can theoretically come work for me, but the industry's
not good.
Not good. So if you actually want to work with horses and make this be as stable a decision as possible, you should have options.
You should have options that don't just involve the racing side of things, and specifically the Bane side of racing as well.
Yeah.
So, all that being said, Aki will probably be able to work with horses. The farm will probably be able to be, surviving for at least the beginning part here. But, as they focused on in the very beginning of the episode, Komaba, their potential, yes, this could solve everything card, won't be taking over the Mikage farm.
Yeah.
Because that's not his dream.
Right.
And if she's going to have other people respect her dreams, she should respect her friends as well. So, okay, that's the way things are.
Yeah.
Now, all that being said, this doesn't really stop the potential that Hachiken could end up taking over the farm.
And that is making me be very much like, oh, I want to see the manga. I want to see
the manga.
I know.
Because that would be the perfect kind of capitulation of his arc, is then to be like, I learned all this stuff and now I'll apply it in an actual environment and stuff like this, and then he'll work with his future father-in-law, and it's just like,
and I will say, well, just because I love the idea of the whole college fund thing, I think that realistically, from the context of Aki going to Yezo Agricultural University, that does seem like the setup for a college arc, and so
yes,
Hachiken would probably be going there too. But if he did end up taking over the farm without going to university, that would be the ultimate excuse to be like, hey, Dad, I'm taking over a farm. I am not going to school. Right? Like, you know.
That being said, that would also be able to be a college university arc because they'd be local still.
Yep.
So,
So,
still
oh man.
So there's so many things that make me now want to go read the manga, but this next episode
confronting
is going to be confronting the parents and the family and stuff.
Yep.
They could get a lot out of that. That doesn't need to be the whole episode, though. But I do like the idea of then coming back and then having the gathering of everybody and setting out with like a lot of intention and planning for what the next stage of things will be.
Right.
But yeah, only one episode left after this. God, this episode was funny. This episode was emotional. This episode had all the drama and everything. I loved all the responses of the adults. I can definitely tell also that the mangaka definitely did a lot to make sure that the adults felt believable as characters while still having them be contained by the archetypes of adults responding to kids in the story here by responding very overly dramatically and silly and stuff, but also having very real kind of perspectives that were unique amongst them for the whole situation here. Like, I like the way that the granny and the mom responded similarly but very differently. The way the uncle was like, no, but the industry, and then actually grandpa just kind of shut up. He just like, he's the one with the horses and everything and the passion for it, but he just was like, oh,
and then
dang thing.
Great granny being like, hey, if you're gonna do this,
don't betray your friends.
Not just your friends, but your own dream.
Yeah, and the friends that are supporting you. Like, oh wait, no, that was actually the dad that said that. I'm actually pretty sure that was the.
I can't remember.
The granny's thing was really good, but it was more along the lines of. Let me see this here. The granny ends up. Let me see here. Here we go. Taking on a challenge half-hearted is an insult to them. Talking about the way she's nurtured the horses and stuff. So
exactly. Yeah.
If you want to do something you love, you have to, properly love your studies.
Kick reason to the curb.
Right. It's the dad that ends up bringing basically the, hey, if you're going to do this, don't betray the friends who support your beliefs. Basically saying that make sure that your effort and response to their effort and response to your situation shows that you're not worthy of it, but you're actually using
responding in kind. Because Aki, especially given that he knew that she wanted to do this for a long time, but like wouldn't bring it up and stuff.
She's the kind of person that could hold back too much.
Yeah, right. Her weakness up until this point has been confrontation
and communication. Yeah.
And going along with that is the confidence to stand up for herself and do the things that she wants. She's standing up for herself here. Great. But
that's because Hachiken was here.
But that's also because Hachiken's here. Hence the don't cheat by having someone else say what you want to say. Right. And so it's you have to be standing up for yourself in the long stretch, right? As a marathon run, not just as a thing here that you were able to, drum up the courage for.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is something that I very much can relate to with regards to Aki's situation, is that it's very easy to take something that is being supported and go, okay, cool. Now I can breathe a little bit in this area and go, okay, I've got some support here. That's fine. But what they're saying is, no. Respond in equal measure, like you're saying.
Yeah.
And that means, no, you can't just breathe a little bit here. This is a very hard situation. So you guys
hit the ground running.
You guys need to both put in a lot of effort here. And what he's kind of also doing is, I really like this as well, but he's really setting up Hachiken in the best way possible by basically saying, hey, this is a good guy.
Yeah.
He's doing a lot to support you here. You clearly have something here where, you guys have a trust bond. You have a thing that's been formed here. And I'm sure this probably hurts the dad to acknowledge it, but I mentioned it earlier in the beginning of the discussion of you trust him enough to bring this up to him, and this is the first time we've heard about this, because he revealed also that he heard this kind of being blurted out a long time ago.
To Hachiken.
Yep. And so he's known for a while, and that informs a lot of the reasons as to maybe why the dad has been a little bit prickly towards Hachiken, because it's you're the guy that my daughter trusts more than me.
Sure.
To talk about this kind of hard stuff.
Yeah. And also testing Hachiken to be like,
are you worthy of?
Yeah,
her
you're
trust?
not gonna
You're gonna betray her,
right? Exactly.
And he's seen that over the course of all this time. Not only did he not betray her, he's gone above and beyond, and he's like, yeah, so
right.
Respond and measure. Obviously, do what you want. If you don't like this guy or what have you,
but
he's not saying you have to.
But don't be flippant about what's happening here.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yep.
But yeah, I liked that also by the end of the discussion, you could still tell that a couple of the people at the table were like, well, if this is the way things are, this is the way things are. We're not happy about this.
Right, but make the best of the situation.
And here we go. I also am just so fucking proud of the dad for being like, okay, I'm still going to try to figure out a way to help pay for your tuition for a dream that's not supporting the family vision.
Yep.
Like
while they have the $150K.
While they have the debt, exactly.
Yeah.
It's the kind of thing where it's like, holy shit, what a man. Like,
when
didn't
he talked
he
to the
almost
uncle,
break his back recently?
Oh yeah.
Like,
yes. When the uncle's like, no, that doesn't work, all these reasons and stuff, he's like, hey,
let's
talk about it
like it is a possibility.
Like it is a possibility, assuming you have a place open at the stables.
Yep.
And he's like, okay, this,
what
right?
do we need?
Yep. Yeah. Like that was just.
I love it. I love it so much.
Yeah.
I love seeing good family dynamics in anime, despite the personality problems of some of the characters.
Right.
I think that it is an unrealistic thing in stories where you have the family dynamics have no problems and no personality kind of issues that make there be conflict. Or you go the entire other
where
route,
it's just such a mess.
So dysfunctional, and there's no personality things.
It's
that
like
make
you
it
don't want to be
positive.
watching it. It doesn't seem like it would actually like work in any kind of way, and so it's just like, no, just get me out of here. But yeah, with this, it's the like. There's that part of me with Aki talking about this stuff where even I'm like, ooh, you sure you want to bring this up here?
This is like the wrong time.
This is the worst time.
But Hachiken's right in a lot of ways that this is like the last time you'll probably be able to do this in a realistic manner before they start making big plans. And I do think that this is something where Hachiken's thing of saying like, hey, notice her more is a slight jab of basically saying, hey, you guys should have picked up on this. But also, I think it's important for Aki to realize that you didn't actually tell anybody.
Yeah.
And nobody's responsibility is to foster your dream.
Oh, yeah. Which is why, like, that just adds... Because I love that line from Hachiken.
Yeah.
The balls, the gonads, the stones to be like, in this situation where I'm not a part of this family, where Aki's saying her thing, and I'm going to stand up for her, okay, great. But then I'm going to, while she's making her, her plea, right, to then take a shot on the offensive, like against this family on her behalf. It's like, oh shit, dude, that's a big play. And then the dad's response after that, don't have someone that's cheating to have someone else say what you want to say, right? Like,
they responded very maturely to Hachiken's little monologues,
right? Because they also have a trust for Hachiken.
They not only have a trust for Hachiken, but they've seen the kind of character that he has when put into situations that he doesn't understand. So they know that the effort and words that he's putting in here have been measured and or are backed by actual, like,
he's
action.
it's not just an outburst or something, right? Like this was a conscious, thought through decision to say these things, and they know because of how they've gotten to know him that it is 100% on Aki's behalf.
Right.
Yeah.
But yeah, really, really great episode. So much set up here, and yet it's just depressing knowing that, like,
there's
only one more episode left. And thus we're gonna have to
Right.
continue this journey without y'all,
especially
on the manga.
with, like, after a season of building up to this, and now
I know.
this is setting up something else, and it's like, but
Go
that's
read the
it.
manga,
That's it. Come on.
Yeah, and this is Bones, right? I want to say this is Bones. So yeah, there's no way they're going back to Silver Spoon and doing another season.
Well, yeah, but this was also so long ago. Like,
I mean, it wasn't that long ago. Like,
well,
it's like 10 years ago.
I mean, yeah, Spice and Wolf is getting a remake, so
that's true. That's true.
Anything's possible.
Anything is possible. But Yeah. All right, y'all. Thank you so much for watching this episode's reaction and discussion. If you want to see the next episode's reaction and discussion right now, though, go check out the link in the description below for our Patreon. You get on early access there. You can watch full-length timer reactions there, and all this comes with Discord access, so you can chat with us in the community there about this show, about anime in general, and also be sure to check out my Baldur's Gate 3 Let's Play on Twitch. And if any of that interests you, we'll see you there. But until then, we're Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we'll see you all next time.